Well, good afternoon, folks from the flight deck. Well, right now, we're just a little over 200 miles from George Bush Intercontinental Airport, and we'll be starting our descent in about 10 minutes or so. Beautiful weather in Houston. It's warm, just partly cloudy skies. 27 degrees centigrade. That's about 83 degrees Fahrenheit. Going into gate E4, Echo 4. We'll be turning on the fast seatbelt sign, like I said, in about 10 minutes. So if you have any last minute moving around, request you do it at this time. I want to thank you for flying with us, and have a great day.
Gentlemen, for the flight deck, Captain Chadwick speaking. I'd like to welcome you aboard Delta 2962, service to Atlanta. We're ready to go up front. We'll be pushing back here shortly. 1 hour, 45 minutes en route, expecting a pleasant flight. Currently 67 degrees, calm winds, clear skies in Atlanta. Doreen and the team will be taking good care of you back there. We'll keep our PAs to a minimum so you can rest up for your big day in Atlanta. And let us know if there's anything up front we can do to make you more comfortable. Thanks again for joining us, and welcome aboard.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit. This is the captain speaking. I just wanted to welcome you aboard. Thank you very much for flying with us. Hope you had a great weekend and are looking forward to a nice stay down in St. Martin. Looks like it'll be a beautiful day, mostly sunny skies, about 80, 82 degrees. Our flying time today is 3 hours and 29 minutes from takeoff, and we'll head basically due east out of here, out over Augusta and Charleston, and out over the ocean, and head on down to the down to St. Martin. Anyway, thank you very much for flying with us. Hope you enjoy the flight.
Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, and welcome aboard. We're currently number 3 for takeoff. Be just a couple of minutes. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for departure.
This is the captain speaking. I'm going to go and turn the seatbelt sign off at this time. You're free to move about the cabin if you need to. When you're in your seat, please keep your seatbelt fastened in case we hit any unexpected rough air. And it's looking good for an on-time arrival down in St. Martin. Folks, this is the captain speaking. I'm turning the seatbelt sign on for a little bit of rough air up ahead here. And I've also asked the flight attendants to discontinue the cabin service for just a few minutes and take a seat as well. We don't want them to get hurt if we hit any rough air. So we'll have that turned off here in just a few minutes. Thank you for your patience. Folks, seatbelt signs on for turbulence. If you would, please return your seat and fasten your seatbelt. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is captain speaking. We're going to start our initial descent down into St. Martin in just a couple of minutes. The weather's beautiful down there, just partly cloudy skies, temperature about 80 degrees, and winds are out of the east at 10 to 15 miles an hour. We should have you at the gate right on time at 1:43 local time. And at this time, we'd like to ask flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival, and I hope everybody has a great stay in St. Martin.
Hey folks, this is Captain Roseman, and on behalf of the entire New York-based crew, welcome aboard. Delta's Flight 300 service up to New York's John F. Kennedy. Nice to have you with us. Hope you enjoyed your stay here. We hope to give you a nice ride on the way back to New York. Weather en route looks pretty nice. Just observe the seatbelt light when it's illuminated. Nothing real significant on the turbulence of the radar right now. But typically going up the Caribbean on the Latin American routes, we experience just a little bit of chop here and there. So just observe that seatbelt light. New York on arrival, folks, is calling mostly cloudy skies, a chance of a rain shower, 61 degrees Fahrenheit, which equates to approximately 16 degrees Celsius, and we expect to be on time. Anyway, folks, great to have you with us. Welcome aboard.
Hey, folks, this is the captain. Once again, they're definitely on island time here this afternoon in St. Martin. It looks like we've got some activity there. We're doing some last-minute boarding of the bags, and hopefully they'll close that cargo door here very shortly. We will be underway. Thanks for your patience.
Now, ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, we'll be airborne shortly. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for departure.
Cruising 60. Initial descent into the new area in just a few more minutes. Right now, computer shutting down about 6:30 p.m. local time. Have you in at the gate just minutes after down for a time arriving. Conditions at the JFK airport right now, the south about 15 miles per hour. Mostly cloudy, temperature is 30 degrees Celsius, right around 55 degrees Fahrenheit. Going to turn the seatbelt sign on at this time. I'd like to ask you please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened for the duration of the flight. And on behalf of myself, I'd like to thank you for Delta Airlines. We'll see you on the ground here in just a few more minutes. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival. Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, welcome to New York. Currently supposed to be going to gate B as in Bravo, number 35 over at Terminal 4. Unfortunately, that gate is occupied for the next few minutes. Hopefully that aircraft that's on the gate will be pushing back here within the next 5 minutes. Once they do that, we'll be taxiing to parking. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened in case we do get a new gate or we have to move the aircraft. That'll help get us to the gate as quickly as possible. Thank you. Folks on the flight deck, just give a quick update. Looks like as we were taxiing by, the jet bridge is coming off the aircraft on that gate. Ramps just got us here in a remote spot just to get us out of the way until we can make our way over to the gate. Should just be a few more minutes. Again, please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened so we can get parked as quickly as that aircraft clears. Thank you.
And folks, this is the captain. We're right outside gate 35 in Terminal 4. The crew's here to accept us. We'll be moving here very shortly.
Well, ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, welcome aboard United Flight 1286, service to Denver. Flying time to Denver this morning is 3 hours and 43 minutes. Weather there, winds are out of the west at 8, 10 miles under mostly clear skies. Temperature cool 4 degrees Celsius, 39 degrees Fahrenheit. We'll be pushing back here shortly, expecting an on-time departure and an on-time arrival. So for now, sit back, relax, get situated, and we'll be on the way shortly once everybody's situated and all your bags are loaded on board. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your Captain Michael Odiorn speaking from the front of the aircraft. First Officer T. Valentine and I would like to add our welcome aboard United Airlines flight to San Francisco, scheduled to depart here in about 16 minutes. Planning a flight time today of 59 minutes. That will have us arriving right on time at 2:33 into San Francisco. Current weather there, they are reporting overcast skies, rain showers, winds out of the southwest at about 10 miles an hour, temperature 52 degrees. Those of you that fly in and out of San Francisco frequently are probably familiar that type of weather can typically cause some delays. So here's what T and I are going to do. Once we push back out of here, get airborne as quickly as possible. As long as it's smooth en route, we are going to keep our speed up. We will push the pedal to the metal, and basically we'll fly this aircraft like we stole it to make sure we get everyone up to San Francisco for their on-time arrival, if not early, at 2:33. While I'm waiting for them to bring me down the final paperwork as well as any few remaining passengers, I'll take this opportunity to tell you some fun facts about our flight today. This is a Boeing 737 that you are on. The original 737 was designed all the way back in 1964. This, however, is one of our newer Dash 800 models, meaning it's the 8th design of that aircraft. It's actually my favorite one that we have here at United. We have one that's larger and one that's smaller. Pretty much just like Goldilocks, I think Boeing made this one just right. These planes cost just over $100 million to purchase brand new. They consist of over 367,000 parts, and it has more than 35 miles of electrical wiring running throughout the aircraft. They are fast little planes as well. Today when we lift off here in Los Angeles, we'll be traveling at just about 200 miles an hour. Going to head out over the water, make a right-hand turn, pretty much fly up along the coastline. Depending upon the cloud cover, those of you on both sides of the aircraft should have a nice view today en route to San Francisco. Hopefully we'll have a ground speed of about 550 miles per hour en route. I think all of you are in for a very special treat today. We have just a fantastic flight attendant crew on board. I know they are eager and excited to get up to San Francisco so they can work their way home, regardless of hauling carts up here. If there's anything that T and I can do to make your flight as great as I'm sure they will, please tell any one of them. They'll be sure to let us know. I promise I won't speak so much once we are airborne, so you'll get a chance to get some work done, watch a show, or just get a little sleep in. But I want to let you know we are going to take fantastic care of you today. The safest part of your day is just about to begin. I'll speak to you again briefly once airborne. And once again, welcome to United. Ladies and gentlemen, your captain speaking. After that beautiful approach landing by the first officer, I'd like to welcome you to San Francisco 10 minutes early. I certainly hope you enjoyed your flight. While you're gathering your belongings, I'll take this opportunity to tell you one last bit of fun facts in relation to the fuel economy we achieved today to get you here so early. This afternoon we flew 375 miles. To do so we burned just about 900 gallons of fuel. That equates to a miles per gallon rating of decimal 443. We do however, have the benefit of carrying up to 166 passengers on board. So I like to think it's equivalent to each and every one of us getting 71 miles per gallon, which is pretty great when you're flying up the beautiful California coastline as fast as you can. Again, thank you for choosing United, and welcome to San Francisco.